Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the like, smash up the like, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead, click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'll let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to give some shots out to the early birds. What's up, Ruth Robinson? McKinney, Texas is in the building. Tereka, what up? What's up, Joseph Turner? Toms River, New Jersey. Toms River, man, that sounds like somewhere where it sounds like one of them places where they be frowning at black folks. Yeah, that sounds like one of those type of places where the police is particularly dirty. In any event, I see BNETV in the building. Catherine Eats. Much love from Michigan. Much love from H-Town, Catherine. Yeah, what up, Miss Jazzy? Miss Jazzy is in the building. Marco Cruz, Ontario, Mexico. What up? Randy. What's up, Randy from Detroit? I'm going in, fam. Going in. We put a pic up of our subjects, Drake and Kendrick. So if you don't know, fam, there is a rumor going around that Drake and Kendrick Lamar's shared music label, Universal Music Group, otherwise known as UMG, tried to force them to squash their beef. But it turns out it's totally unfounded. Here's the deal. A blind item is being circulated that purports to have the inside scoop on an alleged meeting between Kendrick and Drake and Universal Music Group, which both artists are technically signed to via distribution subsidiaries. So basically, the money trickles down to Universal at the end of the day. No matter what happens between Kendrick and Drake, Universal Music Group gets paid. So this blind item, it had a few bullet points addressed in the blind, and it included the claim that UMG honchos tried to force Kendrick to capitulate to Drake and apologize and squash the beef. The blind item cited that K-Dot put out a statement acknowledging that Drake is not, in fact, a pedophile. This while alleging UMG brass was viewing Drake as losing big in the beef and that is hurting their bottom line. It also sounded pretty thorough and detailed, but sources with direct knowledge told TMZ, which I got this report from, there was no such meeting between UMG, Drake, and Kendrick, and that the entire little narrative, which is starting to go viral online, is completely made up and not true. We're told not only did UMG not insert itself, but sources told TMZ, who are familiar with the inside workings of the label, says Universal would never jump into something like that. And let me tell you something, fam, as a 34-year vet in this hip hop game, I can tell you that I absolutely believe it when they say Universal would never jump into something like this. Now, why is that? I mean, it's almost like Universal is Big Brother, right? Why wouldn't Universal just step in and say, listen, man, knock it off, before somebody get hurt? Why wouldn't Universal step in? Ding, 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 ding. You guessed it, baby. Why didn't Interscope step in when Pac and Biggie was going at it? Why didn't, or put it like this, or when Pac was going at Biggie? Why didn't Bad Boy, not Bad Boy, but Bad Boy was under Clive Davis. What was Clive Davis? What was that label called? Arista. Why didn't Arista step in and try to squash the beef? Yo, man, let's sit down and talk about this. Jimmy Iovine and Clive Davis, they could have had a major impact on squashing that beef if they had inserted themselves or asserted themselves. Knock it off, guys. This ain't a good look. Somebody's gonna get hurt. If you're gonna continue to act like this way, we not gonna do business with you. So I need y'all to shake on it, and y'all need to go public, speak on this, and let everybody know all's well ends well. We ain't necessarily best friends, but we don't want to harm each other. Because I don't think that K-Dot and Drake want to physically harm each other. But it's a lot of sicko fans out there, fam, that they just ain't smart enough to have discernment. They ain't even smart enough to understand that they going crazy and getting excited over some guys who are millionaires, who don't even know who they are. But they getting so invested in these dudes that they'll literally commit a crime and throw their lives away, throw their freedoms away. Makes no sense. So no, I'm not surprised that a source is saying that Universal Music Group has no intention on getting in the middle of this beef. The Universal Music Group is probably going to just say, well, rappers have always beefs, and that's the nature of the business. That's how rap started, and Pac and Biggie was killed, but we don't believe that really had anything to do with the music. It was some street stuff, and there haven't been a lot of rappers. Most rappers who have beefs with each other, it stays on wax. So, we feel very confident that Kendrick and Drake will figure it out, and we think that all is well is going to end well. All these companies, these corporations, they always have a nice little spiel when tragedy or embarrassment strikes. They got a nice little spiel ready to go. The way that it was explained to TMZ is Kendrick and Drake's beef is between them and completely separate from the business side of things. And UMG just doesn't think it's their place to step in either way. So they didn't, nor did they ever consider doing so. Mind you, there's also the fact that all these music drops have clearly only helped them. All the tracks, all the going back and forth, all of the violence, all of the foulness, all of the vile behavior, all of the disrespect, all of the exposure, all of the disclosure, all of the negativity equals a bigger payday for Universal Music Group. If one of these guys were to unfortunately meet their demise, the sales would go out the roof for that person and the other side, because you'll have some people trying to buy the other side's next record and are trying to congratulate and say, yo, you took care of that, you handled that, or woo, woo, woo. The sales would go off out the roof, and even if both of them were to meet their demise, the sales would go off out the roof. And as my man Ice Cube said, they'll have a new nigga next week. That's the game. So I would hope that Drake and Kendrick don't play themselves out of position. There is a template here for playing yourself out of position. There's a template. There's a precursor to all of this. And that's why history is so important. That's why knowing your history is so important. I'm telling you, fam, you can go back and you can look at how certain things happen, and you'll see to this day certain people repeating that same behavior, and the same thing happens to them. So the name of the game is switch it up. So you don't fall victim, so that you don't take an L. Experience is not the best teacher. Other people's experience is the best teacher. Now, some of y'all just hard-headed. Y'all want to argue that point. No, Willie D, no. See what I'm saying, man? What you got to know is, man, see, when you go out there, man, and you do something, man, you experience it, man, you got more knowledge of it, and you got direct knowledge, and that could be true if you survive. If somebody told me they joined the game and they went out and committed a crime for their initiation, and that crime landed them in jail for 5 years. They got out. It was hard for them to find a job. When they did find a job, it was loaded with disrespect from management. They were barely able to pay their bills. They felt like a hamster on a wheel. And everywhere they went, that record, that jacket on their back just dogged them. People looking at them crazy. They can't live in certain communities or certain complexes, apartment complexes, because they have a criminal record, can't get certain jobs. Even though they may have the qualifications, they can't get that job because of their criminal history. If somebody told me set me down and just say, yo, man, you don't want to join no gang. Also, man, when you go out there, when I went out there, man, and I did what I did, all these dudes that I thought was my friend, I thought these dudes loved me, they got on the stage and pointed like the Jackson 5, man. They gave me up, man. Wait a minute, so you saying that when these dudes be saying, I'm my brother's keeper and I love you, man, and I got your back and it's us against the world, you trying to say that ain't real? No, but I'm telling you, that ain't real. If somebody told me that, it would be more beneficial for me to take their experience and learn from that than to take my dumb ass out there and go see for myself. No, I gotta see for myself, man. He talking, that's him, man. That's him and them other X amount of thousands of dudes who messed their lives up. That's them, not me. I'm gonna be different. I got to see it. I'm different. It would behoove me. Come on, fam. So it looks like Universal Music Group is going to do what record labels have done throughout history. They can sit back and watch and wait for the train wreck. If it worked either way, they get paid. If the beef is squashed, they get paid. If it ain't squashed, they get paid even more. Which brings us to the point. Are they looking? Is UMG actually perhaps the brass at UMG hoping that this whole thing never gets settled? They're hoping that it can go on as long as it can, as long as they're making that bread. I can't figure it out, fam. I'm going to the comments and see what y'all saying. Kids are baby goats. We have children, not goats. J Body, what up? Record labels only care about money, homie. That's what Chad STU 804 said. Fast Lane Life DJ Act is the queen of Drake glazing. Mickey made it. What's up, Mickey? Derek Deja. Lone Wolf, what up? Marco Cruz say, Bushwick said it best. Y'all be laying next to another bad mother in prison. Yeah, Marco, appreciate that. I wrote it. Yeah, man. BC, what it do? BC say they wanted to stop. Drake is their baby. Now you don't understand how this game is, man. If you think they wanted to stop, you don't really understand this game at all. You have no clue. It's amazing how everybody, it seems, took part in the East Coast, West Coast war, right? East Coast, West Coast. It seemed like everybody from the media to the record stores to the promoters, to the marketers, to the writers, to the fans, the music execs, everybody poured a little gasoline on that flame. Everybody picked up a big rock, the biggest rock they could find, and threw it. And as soon as Pac got killed, they started backing up, hiding their hands, talking about how sad it is, how we need to come together. And then when Biggie got killed, oh man, that's when it was real. Because when Pac got killed, it was one thing, you know. Pac was wild, you know. That's my boy, but Pac was wild. And so, you know, he kind of like, yeah. Pac, you know, Pac put himself in a lot of dangerous situations. But Biggie, when Biggie got killed, that's when everybody like, hold on, man. Not that they were favoring Biggie over Pac, but we knew that Biggie really didn't want no trouble. Biggie wasn't like that. He really didn't want no trouble. And for Biggie to get killed the way he got killed, that's when it got real. And everybody, fans, record labels, the record stores, media, everybody hid their hands. But if it wasn't for everybody's role in it, it probably would have never went that far. What tripped me out is, where is this energy? Where is this get 'em energy? Where is this go lay 'em down energy for these people that be on our necks every day? Where is that energy? Where your fans at? Where are the fans of the slain? Where are the fans of the average person who gets their head knocked off in the streets by the police, by a crooked cop? Where the energy for them? Where's that get back energy for them? Where's that energy for these damn mayors and city controllers and commissioners and city council members and aldermen and women who just refuse to allocate funds to fix these ragged ass streets? Every city in America, potholes. The biggest cities with the most money got it the worst. Man, they got potholes in New York City, on the roads in New York City, coming from the airport. When you come from under that tunnel, coming from LaGuardia, they got potholes that's been there for 30-something damn years. 30-something years, the pothole's still there. They got potholes all throughout Houston, man, even on streets where the money is. I'm talking about where the big money. Potholes. What they doing with all that money? They've defunded the after-school programs. They've defunded the schools, many of the schools that need the money the most. So what they doing with the money? Z Money, Baltimore in the building. What up? Bobby Wilmore. What's up, Bobby? Appreciate you. Awakened Soul Vibes. What's up? Buckhorse DC. PJ Clips. Fast Lane Life say stay out of Vida, Texas. Man, don't nobody give a damn about Vida, Texas. They can, them backwoods, uncivilized mutts can have it. Don't nobody give a damn about Vida, Texas. Vida, Texas is one of the most insignificant towns in all of the United States of America, and the people who live there are insignificant. They gotta live there because they can't survive anywhere else. They're uncivilized. So the uncivilized must be amongst the uncivilized. And I hope one of you dirty, low-down, uncivilized mutts see this video. They can't make it nowhere else. That's why where they are by themselves. I don't need to be around them. I don't want to be around nobody who don't want to be around me. Anyway, Vida is stuck in the 1800s, and I'm talking early 1800s. They're stuck. Why the hell would I want to visit Vida, Texas? And the whole damn state of Mississippi stuck. I wouldn't want to visit Mississippi for nothing. Ruth Robinson say, be careful. Be careful for what? That's the problem. We've been too damn careful. Man, we got to get out here and flex on these fools. I'm not cowering for anybody. I'm not going to be blatantly disrespectful to anybody either, but I am going to be disrespectful to anybody that's disrespectful to me. I ain't messing with nobody. Don't mess with me. I don't pick on people. I won't pick on somebody just because I think they're smaller than me or I can beat them fighting or whatever. I never even picked on my nieces and nephews. You know how some people, man, they pick on the youngsters in the family. I never picked on the youngsters. I never disrespected them, not once. And you can talk to any of the youngsters in my family, they'll tell you the same thing. And that's why they respect me the way they do. I never cussed them out, not once. None of my nieces, none of my nephews, not once. I never cussed my children out, not once. And I ain't gonna lie, they ran me hot a few times. They ran me hot. You know, them kids be getting under your skin. But before I say something that I would regret later, I'd rather not say it at all. That way I ain't got to worry about how it affects the person down the line. What's up, Jamie? Yeah, fam, I'm hard on a hater. I'm telling you. You know, if you ride with me, I ride with you. You rock with me, I rock with you. But I'm hard on a hater. And that's all of them. I mean all of them. Y'all be thinking, when y'all think hater, y'all be thinking somebody in the streets. I'm talking about all of them. I'm talking about from the politician to the police officer to the governor, the mayor, the city comptroller, the commissioner, the people that work in the permits department, the trash man, any of them. Low down, dirty neighbor, a Karen, a Ken. I'm man, I'm hard on the hater. So let me say it again, loud and clear. I don't give a damn about Vida, Texas. That's not even a place that civilized people even think about. That ain't even something you think about. You don't even think about it. You don't think about Vida. You don't think about the people that live there. None of them. You don't think about their kids, nothing. Deshaun, what's up, Deshaun? Louisville, Kentucky in the building. Reminds me, I got a homie named Mike out there. Mike, get with me. Where you at, homie? My boy Big, Too Big, died a few years back. Was a good dude from Louisiana. From Louisville, Kentucky. Good dude. Mr. Battle, Texas. What, Mr. Battle Tested? What up? Appreciate you. Man, there's so many places, man, you can live where you can like live and be in harmony with your neighbors, man. Why be around somebody who don't want to be around you? Now, why move around somebody who don't want to be near you? Don't want, that's going. Why put yourself in that position? Now, if I move in a neighborhood and I'm there first, and then they move in, they ain't running nothing. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't running nothing if I move in later. But I'm just saying, like, I'm damn sure not gonna move out. If I'm there already and they want to move in, they'll move out before I move out. I promise you that. They try me, I'm gonna give them everything they looking for. I'm gonna give them everything they looking for and more. Adora Doug, what up, Adora? All right, fam, let's since we on the topic, let's just go ahead and do a quick poll. Who y'all think winning? Kendrick or Drake? Who winning the battle so far? Drake's dad's mustache. See there? That's why you got that name, man, because you ain't got no sense. Willie D, you too old to be fighting, fam. Let me tell you something, dog. Now, on the real, though, Drake's dad's mustache. On the real, though. On the real. Here, the real deal is this. I seek peace. I really do. I seek peace. I'm not looking for conflict. But I'm still pretty cold with these hands. These hands are very dangerous. So, I don't think you're never too old to defend yourself. I don't give a damn if I'm 90. I'm gonna do whatever I got to do to get a sucker off me. So I don't know where y'all get this from. You're too old to be fighting. I don't think nobody's too old to be fighting when you're defending yourself. Now, if you're just talking about acting a fool, just going out messing with somebody, getting into some frivolous activities, and getting caught up in something stupid, yeah, you're right. There come a time when you are too old for that type of stuff. Somebody stepped on your toe, you're getting into a fight. Somebody licking at, all that silly stuff, right? Frivolous stuff. But I save my energy and I save my resources for when it's absolutely necessary. So I ain't never gonna be too old to fight. Believe that. As long as I got some breath in my lungs, as long as I'm breathing, I got action. So, like I said, I seek peace, fam. I really do. But I'm pretty sure a lot of the guys who run around acting tough, I'm pretty sure I can still knock a bunch of them out with one punch. I'm pretty sure of that. Lone Wolf. What's up, Stacy R? One punch. I don't take your cap lock off, Drake's dad. Take your cap lock off. And thanks for the entertainment. But yeah, one punch. You better go ask somebody if you don't know. Better ask. Inquiring minds will tell you. What are you talking about? What's that saying everybody say now? Fuck around, find out. Better ask. Better ask somebody. Aquarius Drip. Lane Wolf. Drake's dad with the mustache. Man, Drake's dad's mustache threw me off, man. I was trying to shut it down. He come in here with this foolishness. Yeah. All right, fam. What does this say? Is that Ferdinand Carson? Ferdinand. Never heard of that name. It's dope, though. Dope name. Yeah, y'all saw what Jim Jones did. Jim Jones, what is Jim Jones? About 40 something? Jim Jones picked that boy up off his feet, threw him down the escalators. Them escalators different from regular stairs. Escalators got that metal, and they got that little sharp points and stuff on the end. Boy, you hit that escalator, hey man, that's different from going down a regular stair with concrete or wood. Jim Jones, ding ding, fries and shake. But did y'all see that second dude that was hitting Jim Jones from the back? He was hitting Jim Jones. It looked like a wrestling match in slow motion. Dun 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 dun. Boom. Dun. It was I don't even know how a man can be that weak. Like, how could, you know what? Let me back up. I don't even know how a human being can be that weak. But especially like a grown man. I don't know how a grown man can actually swing and hit somebody so lightly. He hit Jim Jones like this. And he had the advantage. Jim Jones was working on his buddy, so he was behind Jim Jones, hitting Jim Jones in the back of the head, and he was tapping him like, I swear to God, man, it seemed like the impact was like that. Just how in the hell does a grown man hit somebody so softly? Crazy. Oh man. Shouts out to Jim Jones, man. Jim Jones took care of business. They tried to click on Jim. Jimmy put them hands on them boys. Yeah, that's right. I think it was today that the cops cleared Jim Jones of any wrongdoing, so he good, and he got a highlight reel out of it. That's cool right there, man. When somebody get out of line, since they filming everything, if they gonna film it, it's good when you get the ups, you know, and everything go your way, and you got yourself a nice little piece of history to reflect on. Romer Jackson. Yeah, them baby punches, hitting that boy, them baby punches. That's about, but you know, I think babies got a little bit more strength. Cause you know, some of them little babies, especially those pandemic babies, they kind of strong. Those pandemic babies kind of strong. Aquarius drip. Kenny Gates, what it do, Kenny? Where is that? Tyrell Bond. All right, fam. That's my time. B Mobile Cut Bay. I see you. That's my time, fam. Hey, fam. I appreciate y'all joining live. But like I said, who's winning? Who y'all think winning this so far? We on the subject. Let's get back. Let's get back in pocket. Who's winning this battle? Who y'all think winning so far? We ain't gonna nobody say Universal because we already know Universal winning. We know that ain't even a question. But between Kendrick and Drake, give me a K for Kendrick, a D for Drake. Let's see. Jack says, who cares who's winning? Usually the person who says who cares. Boom. Kendrick. Lamar says Kendrick. Ain't that something? Somebody named Lamar says Kendrick. Lance says Kendrick. Marquise Kendrick. Adora Kendrick, Miss 50 Kendrick, Kai Kendrick, damn, Fetty Kendrick. Y'all think Kendrick is pushing a shutout like that though? This looks like a shutout, man. I don't think it's a shutout. You know, I think this right now, I think it could go either way personally. But y'all look like y'all are under the impression that Kendrick got it. Awakened Souls, Kendrick. Notes, Kendrick. Charles Kendrick. Family, I've been hearing back and forth. Every time I hear one of them come out with a diss record, they make a compelling case for themselves. Each time. I don't see a shutout. I don't see a shutout. You know, like the way I'm looking at it could go either way. But continue to drop your comment though. Let me know what y'all think. You know, y'all look like y'all saying K-Dot got it. So at the end of the day, the people decide, not the artists. So if that's what it is, that's what it is. Until next time, fam, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.